Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the San Antonio Spurs rebuild here on NBA 2K24. Last episode, we did some more simulating, and we are looking very, very tasty this year. 32-10. 32-10. This is what the roster looks like. We're getting really good development from Victor Wembanyama, from Julio Cruz in season number 2. Or not in season number 2. This is his rookie season. No, this is season number 2. God, I forgot how far I'm into this. This is season number 2 for Julio Cruz. Vega's in season number 2. He's developing really well. Devin Vassell has been the greatest surprise I've ever seen. I was not expecting much from Devin Vassell. I was even thinking about trading him at multiple different points in this series, and yet he just continues to drop like 30 bombs. He continues to just be an amazing scorer, an amazing player in general, and he's continued to stay around. I don't know why, but he continues to stay around. And then we've obviously got Julius Randle, but we're probably going to be getting out of that contract very soon, I would expect. He is playing up, but that's just because everybody's playing up. And Jordan Hawkins is very, very improving. He's improving very, very well, very quickly. He can even win Most Improved Player if he continues to jump these numbers up. But I'm really impressed with him as well. We've got a very young team. We talked about that last episode, how outside of Julius Randle, our best quality player is Devin Vassell at 25 years old. Everybody else is 23 and younger. So that is pretty crazy. Obviously, we got the two franchise pieces right here in Wembanyama and Julio Cruz. So we're sitting pretty comfortable for this season. We're going to get through the rest of January in today's episode and probably all of February as well. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably jump in and play a few games, maybe against the Bucks and the Celtics possibly, but we'll simulate some of these quicker games like the Knicks, the Hornets, all teams like that. Now we're on a 3-game losing streak, so maybe we're not as good as I expected us to be. Obviously, in the offseason, that's not good. Julius Randle pulls his lower back muscle. He's injured for a week or two. Bam Adebayo and Zach Collins. Wow. That would give me the power forward replacement for Julius Randle. I would be comfortable having Bam play power forward, but that also means we get rid of Jeremy Sohan, who I do like as a backup. He's a very quality backup. That is an intriguing trade. That is an intriguing trade. You know what? I'm going to negotiate this, but not with these guys. I'm going to get rid of all these guys. We're just going to go straight up for Bam. Oh, but I was going to put Julius Randle in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trade Julius Randle for Bam. We'll also give them, I don't know, like KZ Okpala and some other guys that we have down the board. Because Bam Adebayo being my power forward would be very, very interesting. I know he's in the last year of his deal, right? Or has he got 2 more years? Oh, he's got a max contract. He's got a lot of years left. So, yeah, Bam would be a perfect power forward for this team. So we're gonna decline the trade for right now. But that is once Julius Randle comes back from injury, that might be the go-to trade right there. We lose to the Wizards. We are not having the greatest of episodes so far. We lost to the Knicks and the Wizards. The Wizards are bad too. They're 19-26, and we lost to them. I guess we can jump in against this bad Bucks team. I don't know how the Bucks are bad, but they're not playing very well. They got what, 17 wins? It said something like that. They are not playing well, and we're blowing them out. Oh my god. Oh my god. We don't even need to jump into this one. 146-111. Wembanyama scores 25, and we blow out the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, that is not what I expected. And Julius Randle is back healthy. Perfect. Julius Randle's back healthy, which means we might be able to do the trade for Bam now. Jumping into this episode, I wasn't expecting to do a Bam trade, but I would not put it past to get him. Julius Randle for Bam is a solid trade. They love their current roster, but that's okay because originally they wanted Jeremy Sohan. We're not going to give them Jeremy Sohan, but I will give them KZ Okpala. They can't have more players on their roster, so we need to take their cheapest player back, which is Oscar Santiago. And they love their current roster. I can't really give them another player, but I can give them a draft pick, I guess. We have a bunch of draft picks. I guess I can give them a 2029 first-round pick. That didn't really go too well. Maybe Oscar Santiago is not the right idea because he's too valuable to them. Because I think they just took him. So if you give me Justice Winslow, who is certainly not that valuable, then you should accept this, right? No. Okay. So a first-round pick does not get the job done. I don't want to give them Jeremy Sohan. Maybe there's somebody more valuable than KZ Okpala. Maybe there's somebody more valuable that I'd be willing to give up. I'd be willing to give up probably our youngster Frank Weber. Not because I don't like him. I think he's a very good player, but I'd be... Oh my God, per 36, he's killing it. Would I be willing to give up Malachi? Would I really be he's already a year... He's still a year younger than Frank Weber is, who we just took. Would I be willing to give up Malachi? That's the big question. That is a big question. I don't know if I would be. He's having his best season since his rookie year. He's not really rebounding, though. He's doing his best season points-wise. He's shooting pretty decent. Oh, do I give up Malachi? What is the star value? 2.5 stars. He probably would help this get along, but I don't want to see Malachi go. I know we have other guys. We have Weber. We have Jordan Hawkins, who can play a little point guard. So it's not like the end of the world. But I like Malachi. I like Malachi. I could probably swing a trade for him in the future. If needed to. He's only a 78 overall. What's his contract look like? Malachi Branham has... Oh, he's a free agent. He's a free agent after the season. So maybe he can even come back here. If it gets us Bam, I would take it. They love their current roster. Oh my God, okay. Do they have another guy that is not valuable? Malachi Flynn, they just sent down to... Yeah, he's a 1-star. Perfect. They just sent him down to G League. They love their current roster. Do I have to give up another first-round pick? I thought this would be easier than it is. So I have 3 2027 first-round picks. I would consider giving up the Raptors first-round pick. That's a 3-star. What's the draft pick that has the least amount of value? The Pistons have a 1.5 star. And that got it done. That got it done. We have Bam Adebayo now on the roster. Malachi Branham gets traded. We'll try to get him in the future. We got Malachi Flynn to be a backup, I guess. But Frank Weber will probably start over him. And now Bam Adebayo is here. So we need to switch to... Oops, I passed it. We need to switch Bam to be a power forward center instead of a center power forward. Confirm the changes. Perfect. And now I've got my ideal guy. I've got my ideal power forward. Bam will now start at the forward position. Wembanyama, man, I did not come into this episode thinking I was going to make a trade. Vega, Vassell, Wemby, Bam, and Julio Cruz with Jeremy Sohan, Jordan Hawkins, Will Freeman, Frank Weber, and probably City Sissoko instead of anybody else here. Let's take these minutes from Malachi, give them to Sissoko. All right, our bench is a little thin, but the starting rotation is unbelievable. And now we get to see the debut of Bam in this game against the Warriors. So hopefully it goes well. And we flipped Julius Randle's contract for a Bam Adebayo contract that is arguably expensive, in the same kind of expensive as what Bam's contract is, or as what Randle's contract is. But Bam is a higher upside player. I'm happier with having Bam on the squad than I am having Julius Randle on the squad. So Jordan Hawkins out on the court. Ooh, I get to see a little Jordan Hawkins action here. Jordan Hawkins. That's a tough shot. He misses it, but that's probably my fault. Didn't really give him the best opportunity. Jimmy Butler is playing for the Golden State Warriors here in year number 3 against his former teammate Bam Adebayo. Baseline, he faked it, and he got the foul on me, too. Jimmy Butler just played me. He played me like a fiddle. That was pretty impressive there from Jimmy. He did get blocked by Julio Cruz, but it was already after the foul. All right, Jordan Hawkins. What do they have the positions at? They have Sohan playing shooting guard. Okay. Hawkins to the basket. Jordan Hawkins drills it. Okay, Jordan. I'm really liking this kid. I am really liking this kid. They've got Podzemski. I never knew how to pronounce his name. But he's playing shooting guard, it looks like. They find Neal, guarded by Hawkins. Hawkins played solid defense, staying with him. That's a nice shot, nice push layup there. Neal gets it to go. It is 103-85. I'd be a little bit more upset if that was closer, if it was a closer game. Bam for three, pump fake. Back down Jimmy Butler. You're a bigger guy. You just got to absolutely slam on him. There you go, Bam. I love it. I love having Bam. I know that we lose a little bit of spreading of the court because Randall can kind of shoot the three a little bit, kind of play the three-point line, and Bam can't really do that. But hey, we got enough three-point shooting with Wembanyama, Julio Cruz, Devin Vassell. I think we're good on three-point shooting for the starters. So having that defensive prep, it's basically like having a smaller Jaren Jackson Jr. Basically like having him back on the squad, even though he's a little bit tinier. Sohan, that's a tough shot. Almost went in. Julio Cruz gets the rebound. I didn't think anybody was going to get the rebound. He comes and gets it. Only 5 points for Julio, though. Kind of a lackluster day. But I guess the rest of the team kind of stepped up ahead of him. And that is going to be the ball game. We are going to win 107-85 over the Golden State Warriors in the debut of Bam Adebayo. The debut of Bamathy Adebayo. You love to see it. You love to see it. Big victory. I know the Warriors aren't the greatest team anymore. How did Bam do in his debut? 11 points, 5 rebounds. All right, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I mean, when you got guys like Devin Vassell and Wembanyama taking a lot of rebounds and points and stuff like that, you're gonna have to find your shots. But he did very, very good. Very, very good. And then City Sissoko. So we give City Sissoko some more minutes, and he strains his what was that? His quad he strained. I don't remember what he did. What he strained. But we beat the Cavs and the Clippers in back-to-back games. Zubac and Royce O'Neal, no thank you. City Sissoko is back healthy again, and now we play the Boston Celtics. From Boston, 37-12. The Nuggets are right there with us, so we can't be slipping up too much, or the Nuggets are going to catch us. The prospect scouting is going pretty well. We've got about 74% on a few guys. We know that a few of these top guys are going to be pretty good. Eli Harris, Frederick Staples, Max Hickson, Chuck Bark. I don't know where we're going to be picking, but it looks like these guys are pretty solid. We know that Karan Steele is a 73 overall, and Kelvin Buford is a 76 overall. That could be a nice little backup. Little guy off the bench. Could be pretty solid. What's his comps? His comps are John Collins and Wayman Tisdale. Okay, very interesting. He can shoot from mid-range, but nowhere else. Ugh, maybe he's not the guy for us. Maybe he is not the guy for us. Karan Steele, what's his comps? Bob Love, All-Star Carl Landry. He's an inside guy. I don't really like either of those guys, though. I don't really like either of those guys. What do our draft picks look like? Our feature draft picks, we have the Pistons and the Raptors. How are the Pistons and the Raptors playing this season? That's a big question. NBA standings, the Pistons and the Raptors, both in the Eastern Conference. The Pistons are the 3 seed, not good. And the Raptors are the worst team in the league. So maybe I should have traded that Pistons pick for Bam Adebayo. I don't know, because that pick is not going to be very valuable. But it's helped us out a little bit. Maybe I could trade that pick for a backup player, like a role player off the bench. That's interesting. Let me go to the trade finder real quick. Is there a guy off the bench that we could bring in for that first round pick that I'd feel comfortable with? Nobody off the top of my head. I'm not really seeing. Maybe AJ Griffin. Would they trade a first round pick or would they take a first round pick for him? AJ Griffin's interesting. What's his contract look like? He's got 1 year left on his deal. He's expendable, is what it says. He's not untouchable. AJ Griffin's really interesting. What do they want in just the trade finder? They want Bam, Bill Bradley, and a first round pick. Well, I'm probably not going to do that, but I could probably make a trade if we go to the Atlanta Hawks. We ask for AJ Griffin. We throw in that Pistons first round pick, which is not very good. And then I give them back a player like, what's he play? AJ Griffin plays small forward. Okay, so if we throw in a player like Malachi Flynn, who we got back in that trade from Bam, asking to give too much. Okay, I could also give up KZ Okpala, but they need to give me back a player because they have too many players on the roster at that point. So you give me back Seth Lundy, and we call it a day. No, okay. Well, then I give you a couple second-round picks, and we're good. I guess not. I give you another second-round pick, and we're good. I guess we're not. What should I give them? Should I give them another draft pick? A 2030 first-rounder? Does that get it done for AJ Griffin? That doesn't even get it done for AJ Griffin. I can't give up 3 first-round picks. I can't give up 3 first-rounders for AJ Griffin. Maybe we take away KZ Okpala, and we give them Bill Bradley? No, he doesn't have any more stars. I need a guy that has at least 2-star value. I guess Sissoko would have, I guess not 2-star value. I thought he was going to have 2-star value. He doesn't. Who else would I be willing to give up? Did they take the young guy, Brooke Waller? Or Walker, excuse me? They don't want him. How does this work? How do I get away with not giving up too much? Okpala seems like the perfect guy to move in this deal. They just don't want anything else. And I think it's going to have to take another first-round pick, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling another first-round pick. Although I guess it could be 2029. So 3 first-round picks, plus KZ Okpala and Malachi Flynn in a second for AJ Griffin. That's a lot, and they still don't even want it. Wow. They said no to that? Okay. I respect it, but that's crazy. What's the value of this first-round pick? We can get Jonathan Isaac. So we can get basically nobody. Basically is what I'm seeing here. We can't get really anybody, except for maybe Jonathan Isaac. But do I want Jonathan Isaac? I want AJ Griffin, really. That's what I want. I thought the 3 first-round picks was going to be good enough to get it done, but I guess it wasn't. All right, Boston. We're going to the Garden to play Boston. We're blowing them out of the water. Absolutely destroying the Boston Celtics. Oh, my God. I didn't realize they were that bad. 126-96? Seriously? You're not even going to put up a fight, Boston? They don't even have Tatum out there. I don't know if Tatum's hurt or if he's just not out there for some reason. They got James Harden on the team now? All right. It's a weird signing, but he's here in Boston. And Jaylen Brown, nice spin move, nice pump fake. He puts a basket in. It is 126-98. Hawkins, nice dribble crossover on James Harden. Blocked by Kristaps Porzingis. Jeremy Sohan, Jaylen Brown, that's in the corner to Kristaps. No, that's not Kristaps, that's Reynolds. Their draft pick from a couple years ago. I think he was in the first draft class. Jordan Hawkins, little step back action. Jordan Hawkins for deep 2. Freeman couldn't get the rebound. How do you get boxed out by Jaylen Brown? Uh-oh. Down low, it's Kristaps. Kristaps, hard shot. No good. Rebound by Okpala, but it goes to Sissoko. Down to Freeman. Will Freeman. He takes a foul from Jaylen Brown. I'll take that, I guess. Points are points. Oh, God, that was a bad free throw. I didn't realize how quick his free throw release was. There we go. Much better. 127-98. 4 seconds to go. We're going to beat the Celtics pretty handily. They are not that good of a basketball team right now. And the city of Boston cannot be happy about it, that's for sure. But that's a big W. Another big win. Probably a good performance from Jordan Hawkins. We'll take a look at it. Did he play pretty well? There's Danny Reynolds, the guy that I wanted to take instead of Jimmy Vega. And Jordan Hawkins led the team. 19 points in this game. Look at Jordan Hawkins go. Give this man the most improved player. Because he has certainly become that. What a stud. What an absolute stud. We'll continue to simulate here. Raptors, we beat them. Pistons, we still have their first round pick and they beat us. Larry Markin and Buddy Hield for Bam. I'm not going to do that. We just got Bam. And then we go to All-Star Week. I guess we simulate through these games. Jeremy Sohan has a strained left MCL. That's not good. Christian Wood and Keita Bates-Diop for Will Freeman. That's an interesting one, but I'm not going to do it. I'd rather keep Will Freeman than Christian Wood. Rockets, we beat them. Tyler Hero and Donovan Mitchell. Man, the Heat really want Bam Adebayo back, but I'm not going to take that. That's Davion Mitchell, not Donovan Mitchell. We beat the Rockets but lose to the Bulls. We head to the All-Star festivities. Rising Stars Challenge. Jimmy Vega and Julio Cruz both make the squad. Love to see it. And how do they perform? The box score. Vega has, him and his brother. Vega has 23, 2, and 5. Cruz has 29 and 4. Let's go. All right, participate in the three-point contest. Curry, Maxey, LaMelo Ball, Damian Lillard, Tyrese Halliburton, Luka Doncic. And the dunk contest is Amin Thompson, Shaden Sharp, Cedric E. King, and Scoot Henderson. Very interesting. And it's Steph Curry and Amin Thompson who win it all. All right. Did we get any All-Stars? Let's go to the league news, All-Stars, All-Star participants. All right, Eastern Conference, we don't care about. Western Conference, here we go. Do we have any San Antonio Spurs? We don't. No San Antonio Spurs on the West All-Stars. That's a little disrespectful. That is slightly disrespectful, but it is what it is. We now play the LA Lakers. We'll probably get to around this week of March here, like March 4th, 5th, and 6th is probably where we'll end the episode, so... Let's jump in here against the Lakers. They're 33 and 21. Sohan is back. Nice to see. Can we beat the Lakers? Show me a W against the Lakers. Oh, it's a blowout. It's an absolute travesty. It's a blowout of the LA Lakers. They didn't stand a chance. 28 seconds left. 128 to 97. What an absolute domination of the LA Lakers. Didn't stand a chance against us. Terrence Mann is on the Lakers now. Okay. Alley-oop. You're ooping? Down huge? That's crazy. I mean, he was wide open, too. So it makes sense. Vega crossover, loses the basketball. That was close. Hawkins for three. Jordan Hawkins drills the bucket. A green bean. That's 32 for Jordan Hawkins. This man is a god. He is a literal deity. Little swiper? No, no swiper. Jordan Hawkins with 32 points. If he doesn't win the most improved player, it's a crime. It is an absolute crime. Jordan Hawkins, baby. Respect. 32 points. My man. My man. I guess we found our backup shooting guard, that's for sure. 32 points for him. He didn't really have to rebound or steal, or assist, but who cares? You got other guys to do that stuff. Cruz had 14 and 13. Bam had 20 and 6. We killed the game, baby. We dominated that one. Absolute, utter domination. Now we play the 76ers, who are also a fairly decent basketball team. And Sohan just had back-to-back injuries. That's crazy. You want to try to trade for Jimmy Vega? Are you out of your mind? I'm not giving you Jimmy Vega. Who do you think you are? Another home game, this time against the 76ers. Ooh, but this one could be a little bit closer. We're fighting for our lives here. The Sixers have a little bit of a lead. They're building it. The 76ers, we're in a little bit of danger. Stranger danger, 121-112. I don't know if I can come back from this. 121-112. This is the first time we get to see Wembanyama in the game because he's always out resting after we've beaten the team. I don't even see Embiid out here. They did this without Joel Embiid, or maybe he was just out for a little bit of time. Maxey, he got me, but he didn't take the shot. Bogdanovich is on the 76ers now. City Sissoko's playing for some reason. Caleb Martin's out here, or is that Cody Martin? Isaac Okoro drilled the three. We just got hit on by Isaac Okoro. What is happening? 50 seconds to go. This is a weird 76ers squad, but Jimmy Vega shooting the green bean. 18 points from him. 115, 124. Little swipe? No, no swipe in action. Not yet, at least. We get another one? No. I was right on that. Ooh, that's back to Martin. Sohan guarding him. Trying to get around. Down low, it's Eubanks. Drew Eubanks drilled the shot. Who in their right mind thought that Drew Eubanks was going to hit that on Will Freeman? Got to go to my favorite spot on the court, and that is a miss from Jimmy Vega. That's a rare miss from Jimmy Vega. He does not usually miss those threes, especially when I got decent release. Pretty much perfect release. The only thing that would have made it better is if I would have greened it. And it looks like we're going to lose 126-115 to the 76ers. What a weird game. What a very, very strange game that we lose. Interesting. How did Embiid do? Embiid is not even on the court. We lost. They didn't even do this with Embiid on the team. Maxey had 20. That's a weird game. That is a really, really weird game, and we lost it big. It wasn't like it was a 1-point game or something. We lost that big. Strange. Very strange. Now everybody's going to want Bam Adebayo. I'm not trading him the rest of this season, probably. Wembanyama has a sore right ankle. That's not good. Contract extension deadline. Yes, I'd like to stop simulating because we might have some guys that need a contract extension. Everybody's not eligible except for City Sissoko. Do we want to re-sign City? Do we want to re-sign City Sissoko? I mean, we have KZ Okpala, but is he really the future? Probably not. That's a lot of money for City. Do I want him on the team? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is City as good of a player as we can get? Probably. What about if I just give him a 2-year deal for $5 million plus a team option? How's that? He's accepted the contract. Okay, so we're paying him like 1.5 over 2 seasons. Or 2.5, I mean, over 2 seasons. I think that's going to be good. And we also got the team player option as well. So we currently sit with about $14.75 million in available cap room right now. But that's before we have to pay Julio Cruz and Victor Wembanyama in a few seasons. And Jimmy Vega. Once we pay these 3 guys, we're going to have no cap room. That's when Devin Vassell is probably going to have to get got. And Bam's probably going to have to get got pretty soon. But if we can win a championship while these guys are still on their rookie deals, that would make me a little bit happier. Because we have a lot of cheap contracts that we're going to have to figure out. Jeremy Sohan's a free agent this year. Jordan Hawkins, we have a player or a team option on. I'm definitely going to bring him back. And now that we got City Sissoko, we're going to figure out what to do with him. Oh, we need to win a championship either this year or next year. Because next year, or the year after, we're going to have to pay Victor Wembanyama. Then the year after that, we're probably going to pay Cruz in Vegas. So we're going to be expensive right here. These years are going to be expensive. And then every year after this is going to be expensive. So we need to win a championship while these guys are still on their rookie deals and cheap. Or it's going to be bad news bears for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama's healthy again. We beat the 76ers this time. Is Embiid still on the 76ers? Is Joel Embiid on the 76ers? Was he just hurt? Yeah, he's hurt. Okay. He pulled his calf muscle. They beat us without Joel Embiid on the court. That's crazy. But we get to... Let's finish the week and then we'll wrap up the video. So, Moody's there. Don't want him. Beat the Heat. Decline. I accidentally clicked Simcast Live, didn't I? Yep. Pause game. Quit game. I just wanted to go to regular Simcast since this is the final game of the episode. Next episode, we'll wrap up the regular season. Simcast, simulate. Jordan Hawkins for most improved player? Possibly. And we're starting to pull away with a nice lead. 1:15 to go in the game. 120 to 89. Very easy W. Very, very easy W. Bam Adebayo's in the game. That's nice to see. 14 points for Jordan Hawkins. Give that to Bam. Let Bam go to work. Back down. Is that Draymond Green? I think it is. Back down, Draymond. He don't stand a chance. Oh, maybe he does. Maybe Draymond can stand a chance against Bam Adebayo. I need an instant replay. What happened there? Where's Bam? Hold on, I can't see anything. What's going on here? There's Bam. Ooh, that's a nice little screeny. Let me just snag that real quick. Take that screenshot, but then we'll back it up here. So basically, Bam Adebayo is backing down Draymond Green. I don't know how he didn't back him down any further than that. And then he goes up for the little post spin, and he lays it up, but it does not go in. It just kind of fails to do anything. Interesting. Very, very strange. Whatever. Jordan Hawkins, 14 points for him. That's Anthony Edwards. He's going to shoot a 3. Anthony Edwards drills it. Anthony Edwards is very good. Very, very good. Breaking news. Anthony Edwards is very good. Jordan Hawkins, can he go answer him for 3? Let's try it. Jordan Hawkins blocked by Wright. I don't know who this is. He's probably one of the rookies or one of the second-year guys. But I guess we couldn't go 1 for 1. And Bam has good defense right there. Look at the Bam. Here comes the Bam. Julio Cruz gets the ball, and this should be easier. Julio Cruz can actually do some work over Draymond Green and not Bam. 7 for Sohan. How much does Wemby have? Wemby has 27. Okay. Respect. Respect. Oh, that's a screen. Oh, Anthony Edwards got around Jeremy. That was easy for Anthony. It doesn't get easier than that, that's for sure. You know what? I'm going to take a 3 with Victor Wembanyama. I haven't done that in a while. So here we go. Victor Wembanyama. Oh, that's decent. It was a decent 3. Doesn't end up going in, but we do get the win anyway. 122-94 over the Timberwolves. We needed this one because we're trying to get a little bit of a W going. A little bit of a playoff run. 27-6, 18-9 for Cruz. Hawkins had 14. We're just all around pretty good. That's just as simple as it is. We're just all around pretty darn good. And that is where we're going to end the episode. Next episode, we will finish the regular season. Although I probably could finish the episode here. We don't have that much to go. We'll finish the regular season here. Yeah, let's screw it. I'm not going to jump in any more games. Let's just simulate the rest of the regular season, see how we do. Who cares? Let's get to the postseason. Because we know we're going to be a part of it. Jordan Hawkins sprains his right finger. That's not good. We need Jordan Hawkins back. He needs to win most improved player. We can't have him missing any time, really. But we're getting a lot of W's. A lot of W's. We have clinched a playoff spot at 56-15. Beat the Nuggets. No, we don't beat the Kings. Lose by 2 to the Kings. Beat the Wizards by a point. Beat the Pacers. Bulls. Pacers again. Nets again. All right, final week of the season. We sit at 62-16, guaranteed 1 seed in the Western Conference. We beat the Pelicans, beat the Cavs, the Kings, and now we play the Denver Nuggets. Final game of the regular season. It's at home against Jokic and the Nuggets. But it looks like we're just absolutely killing them. We are absolutely smoking them out of the water. 46 seconds to go, 127-108. We lead Devin Vassell at the free throw line. 55 points for Danny Reynolds. That's kind of insane. I just saw that the bottom ticker while I was waiting for the free throws. Danny Reynolds, the Boston Celtics point guard that they drafted ahead of us when we were supposed to take him instead of Jimmy Vega. He just dropped 55 in a game or whatever it was. He had his career high. It's kind of insane. But I'm happy with Jimmy Vega. He might not be dropping 55 points. I'll tell you, that cannot be an offensive foul. That cannot be a defensive foul. It's a charge on Michael Porter Jr. Sohan was right there established in the paint. He just got ran over. We don't need a guy to go off for 50 points in a game. We've got a bunch of guys. Oops, that's a bad pass. We got a bunch of guys that'll get the job done for us as a team, not so much as a singular person. And you know what? That's better than having just one guy. Jordan Hawkins, little step, little 3 action, no good. Sohan misses the shot. Jokic isn't even out here. Oh, he is. I thought I didn't see him, but he's out there. 128-108. Big victory for the boys. Final game of the regular season. We've already locked up the 1 seed, so it's not a big deal if we would have lost this game or not. But that is how you end the regular season in style. That is how you end the regular season in style. The boys are happy because they know they're going to the playoffs as the 1 seed. Well, they knew that going into this game. We were going as the playoffs as the 1 seed. That's a big W. Finishing off, what, year number 3? Finishing off year number 3 of the series. Possibly holding up another championship. I hope so. Bam Adebayo sprained his right foot. Well, that is not what you want to see going into the postseason. Mitch Lawson Wade is the MVP of the league in his second season. Congratulations. J.P. Kemp is the Rookie of the Year. Man, that's the guy that I was going back and forth with getting drafted last year. But the only reason we didn't try to get him is because his comp was here, or not his comp, some of his descriptions about him saying he was unathletic. But he's the number 1 pick and he wins the Rookie of the Year. Tyreek Brown is the 6th man of the year. Mikey Bryant is the Defensive Player of the Year. Ryan Atlow is the Most Improved Player, and Luka Doncic gets the Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year is us, Greg Popovich. Zachary Staples is the Executive of the Year. I don't know how my man did not get Most Improved Player. I mean, my man killed the game. Where is he at? Jordan Hawkins, was he not even in contention for it? I guess he wasn't even in contention for it. That's crazy. All right, all NBA players. First team is Lawson Wade, Luka, Jokic, Danny Rose, and Giannis. Second team is Shea, Scotty Barnes, Tyrese Halliburton, Mikey Bryant, and Marbury. Third team is DG the PG, John Morant, Devin Booker, Victor Wembanyama, look at that, and Domantas Sabonis. So we do make an All-NBA team with Victor. All defensive first team is Danny Rounds. I guess I should have got him. Marbury, Mikey Bryant, KJ Lewis, Julio Cruz. Love to see that. Second team is Karana, Shea, Giannis, Asir Thompson, and Cedric E. King. And then the first team rookies, J.P. Kemp, O'Shea Raymond, Mac Yang, Amani Richards, and Burt Walker. Second team is Dwayne Jones, Jamal Jackson, Norm Goodwin, Edmund Ramsey, and Eddie Cologne. So those are all your All-NBA players. And we make it to the postseason. Simulate the play-in. Who are we playing? We're playing the Denver Nuggets, a team we just beat to end the regular season. A team we just beat to end the regular season. Player stats. Who led the team? Who did everything? So Wembanyama leads the team. No surprise there. He's the best player. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Love to see it. Shot pretty well from the field. Devin Vassell was second in the team, which is absolutely crazy. Devin Vassell is such a good player. Like, I didn't expect him to be such a good player, but he's killing it. Absolutely killing it. Bam did pretty good coming over from Miami. Then he got hurt to end the season, which is not good. Cruz did pretty well. I don't think these numbers are as good as he did last year. Actually, they're improved. I thought he had a better rookie year. But those are good numbers. Those are very good numbers. Jeremy Sochan's a quality NBA backup. I will say that. Very, very quality. He had his best year as a pro in terms of points. Jordan Hawkins just killed the game. I guess these aren't most improved numbers, but they are very good. He improved every single position or every single stat except for slightly less rebounds per game. But he did better shooting from the field than last year. He did better shooting 3-point range. He did better shooting all kinds of different things. So Jordan Hawkins had a really, really good year, and we're looking definitely to bring him back. Jamie Vega kind of dropped down in production a little bit, all of his production, but I think that's just because Jordan Hawkins played a little bit better. And Devin Vassell definitely played a little bit better, so that had some things to do with it. And Frank Weber came in, and he played some good minutes, so good for him. Will Freeman was good. Sadie Sissoko was fine. Malachi we don't really care about. KZ Okpala we don't really care about. All right, so those are some stats for the season. Next episode will be the playoffs. We got the Spurs and the Nuggets. It's going to be a tight series, but I think we should be able to get it done. We were the number 1 seed for a reason. Hopefully this year, like I said, is our championship window because we need to win a championship while these guys are still cheap. Wembanyama, Vega, Cruz. We need to get a championship or 2 while these guys are on their rookie contracts, or we're going to have to blow it up and not be good anymore. So the window is open, and we need to jump through it very quickly. If you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.